We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you mean breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know how people want to go up? You're going to want to increase the time. They say they're too short. You cannot be a gangster, then you want to run global. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government equal to me. But when we can be for it's not happening and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people go there for making and say, Sanke people, don't look at Moya Sanke, one person I want to employ. But they sit down over there, employ their family people because they need work. And the person that need work, and the person Sanke people say they want that. We employ our family people, but some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is nobody's time when the country is not better. It is everybody's time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be only valid for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, Brother Sakoles, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for Sakoles. The Brother Sakoles, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They got people that got degrees, they know nothing. They couldn't pass around with 8 people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and break out for marketeers, people rather, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long without carrying the benefit out. Because we are close.
Talking to the president, it's not a good thing. Yes. They're happy. Saying that you, my mother, your mother, happy for you. When you are not going to betray your betray that great people and laugh at you. Your are not going to be passing. You understand? You understand? You don't you said the president government is the most corrupt. You shut me down for that boy. I can't call you back. My boy, I can't call you back. I'm not talking to you. Then you forget boy. I can't call you back. Now I want to come back and you said you go away. Then you forget boy. I can't call you back. Anything I do for me, my people do for the other person. Then you leave. I can't call you back. We don't know. Then we know you. Our sister will go. Take that to say I can't call you back from there. Now you know. Then they are not doing it. I can't call you back in our house. Okay. All right, we're coming to anything you want to say for now before we leave you. Thank you so much. You know, see, because some of the rest of the corner, so they rest at one corner, they do our own day. And they tell the other police, they tell the one do our corner out advance. You can't actually for it. Tell him to forget about your tell me about it. Okay. Hello. Evi,
Yeah, man.
my son, you made mistake.
What's that?
I heard you last night. Me and Kun indeed to move Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching,
When a criminal is standing behind your window, they hit whoever passes with the torchlight. Same is it with the government. Yes, they hit us here. They do not like to hear our voice or our voices. And our theme song, our theme song hurts them so much. Even their fly banner, water pubu platoon support us in the community. They can be getting angry. That's why I let my keke piggy. They can pull the sun off. They sit down in the keke, they hit in their tea. Oh, they are criminals. They're supporters of criminals. So as soon they see the touchlight, they can get, yeah, man, how you can put the flag like that? So as soon they hear, why you can put freedom? Yeah, the money. They may come and deal with the paper again. They may come and deal with the government. We're not dealing with the government. We're not dealing with the paper. The paper are all paper. The Oman are all Oman. Our face be Oman. We let her like that. But the Oman say, oh, hey. Oman say, we pay 2,000 for scholarship. Come and go London. And then in fly. But stay there, Oman. We let Oman. Oman. Katumu wo. Another a great day, great opportunity, and it feels amazingly pleasing to be right back behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning on our voice across Liberia, to our friends in the diaspora, our fans, our followers. It's good to have you join us this morning for yet another intriguing conversation. There are too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in the country. And of course, we are going to continue our emphasis as we have gathered more detail on the current rigmarole exchange of wars between the Liberian government and her old good friend, HPX. The very HPX the president told us was bringing $5 billion in the country. HPX has written a big letter insulting the presidency of the Republic of Liberia. Oh yeah, downright disrespectful. But let's assess why they sounded the way they sounded. It's not just, they say when you stump your toes and fall, you don't look at where you've fallen, but rather where you stump your toes. So you don't see the people letter and you say, oh, why the people talking to the president? You got to check behind it. What happened to when the president wrong? You tell the president, but this is not what presidents have been doing in this country. And this is it. Why must the president invite shame and disgrace to the presidency or the seat of the president of the Republic of Liberia? That anybody, whosoever, irrespective, whether it's HPX, whether it's are forced to be speaker. Anyway, I'm forced to be speaker. Go to the church, I'm forced to be speaker. How many times you need to be disgraced? Some people you get shame for themselves. Not in a classroom, they making fun all of you. So when see making fun, everybody in the country making fun of you, call you all kind of need. I mean, I don't know, man. You ain't get self-respect, self-value, and you're just wasting the country time and all of that. For all of the stealing money in the budget, they won't steal everything and all. Folks, nothing happening in the country. So stealing going on. Francis Sakila Newman, the rebel man stealing money, being Amos Tueden stole money. They renovated her. They say, oh, get loan for FPRC in a loan. The contractor bidding the her. Say they bidding. I don't know what kind of 10 minutes. Oh, kind of stealing just all over, man, folks. My name is Abu, and of course, let's take a break with Crime Stopper Liberia. When we come back, we'll dive strictly into these and other issues this morning for you. It's important. And yes, I have not forgotten about waiting for Hagar to come. I hold it back at him, do something to the picnic because we need to check on our back men we, we need to check on our backup minute. But hey guys, okay, actually, I need to call you because it's not easy. You know what it means when you playing the game, then they carry your hope way up, then you jubilating, you say you're coming win and they come from behind, and then, yeah, it's just break you down. So most of my backup men here, they monitor your phone, you call your backup friend. Oh my man, what's up? Yeah, oh you okay? Yeah, okay. Then we'll go ahead. It's important. So but let's break and we will be right back.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Then it can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Yeah, the smart innovative technology. Listen, let me tell you the services that people can provide. Smart home automation, integrate technologies. Amen. To access and control all electrical appliances in your home with your mobile phone. Yeah, the people can put alarm on things that will help you for safety. God, even if intruder want to enter your house without you knowing, the alarm will wake you up. The people say you can use your cell phone to open your own gate. Me that paying money, everybody for security member lost a job again. The one that I will enjoy, it got small detention. It will let you know that there is fire in a house. You will call for help right away. Your house will not burn. No more. Fire service must block and rest again. Listen, the touch panel performs multiple functions in case your phone spoil or missing. It uses voice control. That one I good news. But the people who know service part, it meet international standard. The people they can install CCTV camera so that you can catch roll. And the good thing about it, the CCTV camera, they say even if you are asleep, it will send you alarm and say, wake up. When you travel, as soon you get down from the airport in Ghana, you can see the electric fencing all around. The people that bring it right to your doorstep. They will make a current in a way. They're not going to wait and roast the road, get it out. They will jack them, they will feel good pain. Never to return. And the one that really catching my heart in the one. That they training, all the things they want the people get in other country. The people say they not come to train their own Liberian people. Their training will make international standard. They will do digital satellite TV installation. They will do CCTV security camera installation. They will do smart homes, automation, electric fencing, plus.
Okay. So let's bring that one down. And of course, many thanks. So yes, trying to see. Okay. Uh, okay. So, but yes, and also we have our dear Valley friends here also, Radio Entertainment Liberia. They have upgraded the system, and of course, this time and going forward, all of the multiple um, passwords, and you have to do this and all of that. So just go in your phone and delete all those passwords. I'm going to announce the new password going forward. And that's all you need every other day, right? To play to win. And that is star 799 star 11 hash for Freedom FM. It takes you directly to the dashboard, right? And then qualifies you or enters you into the draw to win very handsome prizes this morning. Too many big things. You see, I take my time to come and tell you this, right, folks? So now, when you dial star 799 star 11 hash, remember it's star 799 star 11 hash. Delete all the other codes, whether it's Sunday, a work on a day, every day you wake up, every day in this country, once you're playing Freedom FM and the cash giveaway, all you need is star 799 star 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hash. You enter. You wait a few seconds. There will be a drop down menu that will come, and that will require you basically to select the currency because your system allows both US and LD. So you select either number 1 or number 2. Then you okay. It reads and come back again, right? Then requesting what? Your password. You enter your password to confirm basically your transaction, that particular transaction. You already selected. And the code, the cost is just $200 on a day like this. Today is jackpot day. But it's the same code, right? And the same cost, $200. And the same winning price, $20,000. So you're winning $20,000 this morning on that code. But the good thing about this morning is just between when I am on the radio and play and you're playing, right? You also have a chance to win $5,000, right? So, and that's why I like to say play more, right? The more you play now, the system is going to determine and reward you a royalty bundle of $5,000. I just spoke with the management, and this is what they're telling us. So you have a chance for those of you that have been complaining and all this and all that, right? This morning is a chance to win either the 20,000 or the 5,000, just for $200 Liberian dollars. So you can decide to play with $1,000 this morning, or you say I'm going to invest $2,000 behind this. If child Robert that I used to pay for Kobo, where I can go play 3,500 to the casino, and they say you're paying small liberty, $200 to win 20,000. That play your own, right? So that's why it is star 799, star 799. Okay, so it's star 799 star 11 hash. So, and I like the way they won't look in the system is so clear. So once I pull it on display, yourself will see exactly. So you see, once winner comes, it registers right here for those of you watching on the live on the different. So right down here is the winners. So for those that win, so this is clear and simple. As soon as you say, oh, I just open the system, and everything opens right there. You see the plays, the transactions, and you see the winners right here. And at the for this time, no winner form. So you have to play star 799 star 11 hash. Star 799 star 11 hash is the code, and you are certainly good to go. So yes, this break we try to confirm something. When I come back, then we rumble through the conversation.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime stopper, yeah, for us.
Okay, so yes, as I was saying, it's important. We turning the corner now, right? So this morning I have 6 draws to make. You see right here, it's right here on the system, and it's 0 or 6. So there's no draw that has been made. But for me to be qualified to make these draws and pay out money, and each of the draw could bring out multiple winners. For me to be able to do that, you will have to then play, right? It's based on your play, right? That enables me to make to do the draws, right? And so this is where we are. 5,000s are up, 20,000s are up, and there you have it. The boys in your code. Star 799 star 70 hash, and you qualify. And so we want to see if we can meet a target this morning, so that we all test the new system. So you all know, can just say, okay, let's test Abo. Because I know for the past 2 weeks, a lot of us have not been paying attention. So the folks say, look, we're going to make this thing new. So you want to test the accuracy, the winning accuracy, and see. And the time you can be feeling weak, you say, okay. Okay, it's the way Abu talking that the make try some TD or 4 play, right? And soon you try a TD or 4 play, then I do the first draw. I do 1 draw. Then clear your normal count. Of course, you say, the thing here, I'm not taking it. I'll just try you. But yeah, I know something. And me, my interest this morning is for people to win. Yeah, it's very, very important. So it's on star 799 star 70 hash. So we're targeting to give out more money here this morning on the show, right? As always. And we this is where people have won all of the bigger prizes. And so at Freedom, we'll tell you, say, we'll pay this, we'll pay it. So this morning, I'm committed to paying. I told the guys, I said, look, Mr. Randolph, just that this morning we're going to pay the money. All the money we don't pay for the past 2 weeks, we'll pay it this morning. We get plenty of time to kind of go into something. So our money in Bopolu, or you're in Kakata, or you're in Bikana, just wherever you are on our voice. So basically, don't worry, we come and start the firework, right? But when the firework is happening with your own small little thing in your wallet too, where you able to go in the market, you buy a lay 1 pack of red, you put it down. Then we'll be engaging, right? This is the essence of it. We want to make sure that when we're having this conversation, everybody get at least they lay 1 bag of rice to the heart. So come get your own 1 bag of rice. You go put it down. Then you we start talking. So yeah, we're watching the dashboard. So while that is on, I like to say there's a communication that was sent to us from the government. The government wrote us. Basically inviting us for a program that they have. And I tell you, as a UP man, let town hall and workshop being in a workshop and town hall, they can steal. When you go see the budget for the workshop and town hall, then you hold your head. So they say they get 1 town hall. And town hall they having. I come and read a letter for you. Yeah. So my man Pia wrote me. The Minister of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism. So I respect the invitation though, but it's important to establish as we know it in time past. When you go the 12-year United Party, when you see the whole system, the audit report, the seminars, the seminars, workshop, town hall, event, and when you see the budget, you hold your head. So when you become out a semi letter and say, "Oh, Mr. Abusheri, we have a town hall and we welcome you," what we'll do, we'll go there. That town hall and workshop government. Yeah. So the kind of government you get is a kind of, that the way the country will operate. So when you get town hall government, workshop government, every time they will send you letter, say, "Oh, we got one town hall, we got workshop, they make budget. Town hall, workshop, every other time, the other forum." So yeah, so Mr. Jeremy Pia, the Minister of Information. So let me see. I think I have the communication here. And so we might be there somewhere. Yeah, we'll try our best to stop by. It's about Liberia now. So however way we can contribute. Once the recognition and the respect is demonstrated, of course, we believe in respect. And nobody's going to disrespect us, and then you think we would just kowtow into your disrespect, because in the first place, yeah, we aren't forcing friendship. So yes, this is it. And so let me read the letter the government sent me here, my people. Say, Republic of Liberia. I think they sent it since last week, on the 29th of April, 2025. But I was able to get it from the secretary on, I think, Monday or so. So Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, P.O. Box 10, 1921, Capitol Hill, 100 Monrovia, 10, Liberia. Office of the Minister. Okay, April 29, 2025. Mr. Abu M. Sharif. Okay. Freedom Radio, Monrovia City, Liberia. Subject: invitation to the official launch of the government town hall initiative. Okay, so the government has the town hall initiative, and they saw the need to invite our presence. Dear Mr. Sharif, I present my compliments and would like to invite you to the official launch of the government town hall initiative, alias Kappa Kolono. I think that's Pele vernacular. To me, come let's talk it. Kappa Kolono is a come let's talk it town hall initiatives. The other time the government launched the media dinner, initiative. I mean, went there now. So empty plate, empty cup. So we hold no, but most serious. There have been several initiatives. So the initiatives are always there. So this other initiative is the town hall Kapakulono, right? Kapakulono town hall. So this is the first of whether it's a series or whatever it is, it's gonna be. This flagship program aims to foster transparency, accountability, civic engagement, and open dialogue between the government of Liberia and the public. So the government say the reason they are organizing the Kapakulono initiative, town hall initiative, is to foster, among many things, transparency, accountability, civic engagement, open dialogue between the government of Liberia and the public. It sounds good. It's important that we'll be able to see how it plays out. The event details, date May 7, 2025, which is today. Time is 11 o'clock a.m. Venue is the EJS Ministerial Complex, Congo Town. The theme of the Kapakulono town hall initiative is smart spending. It says smart spending, shared growth, building an inclusive Liberia under the AARD, the arrest agenda for inclusive development. Right? So it sounds good. I mean, I welcome that. It's important. That's what I have always advocated. The government must open up to include everybody. You can't lead or govern only for one group of people. This is the say the panatomy. I mean, enabler for the growing hate in the country. Because when people feel ostracized, left out, and that's why they get angry and something. So the government must be the government for everybody, include everybody. Everybody will not agree with you, no matter what you do. Some people, you can be giving them money, say they still get issue with you, but because you're giving them that money, they be pretending and scheming and all of these things. Not everybody get moral and are committed to their principles like people like us. Right? Some people know how to do all this stuff. So the best thing the government can do, be inclusive. And you understand? So reflect everybody's interests. The disabled people must see themselves in the government. The marginalized must see themselves. The downtrodden must see themselves. Right? And everybody should see themselves. North, south, east, west must all see themselves in the government. Right? Each of the 16 or 18 ethnic groupings must see themselves in the government, right? At almost equilibrium, then it becomes a shared responsibility of how we'll come here every day and be teaching people. So until the government can go back, you can't, pollute the government with Kisi everywhere in the place, and everybody just Kisi and make that the standard, and you think everybody will be happy and feel okay. As a media manager, your insights and partnership are vital to foster open dialogue between government and citizen. So you're the keke led and what can be passing around Facebook being rude because they give you $50, $20 scratch card and buy 200 mega bar for you. You'll be acting rude. Your thing when you're equal. Your government was saying that your support the government and say, oh, that your government. Like we're not part of the country. That your government. You see, government recognize our stance, recognize the principles that will come to national conversations with. And the government sees the importance of that. And they're begging us to carry, and they're begging, say we beg you to please come and contribute to this very significantly important national dialogue. So you're sitting on Facebook, who can call you? The only thing they can call you on New York to go cause. So you're only used for causing people. They send your father scratch card. Oh, go cause that and you go. But when serious conversation come, they write people like us. They write us officially. And this is what you're seeing right here. So they say the reason why, because if the government wants to do what? If the government wants to enhance accountability in public service delivery and facilitate the collection of grassroots perspectives to inform policy decision, they can't do that kind of thing with our critical views like us coming around the table and we all sit down because I want country is the country for all of us. At the end of the day, we and Bwaka can have our disagreement with me. Oh, Papa, yeah, what's up? Something. But at the end of the day, that one country, you go or you can't. As soon as we move on in the country, all will go meet each other, someone will start hawking with that. You force, it's natural. You can't. So why you're acting like, say, and and stuff. And sometimes, yeah, look at someone because yeah, look at it, and maturity level not reach there. That small money can turn the eyeball to be acting rude on Brazilian. Say program highlights. Opening remarks by Honorable Jerry Limick Matthew Pia, Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism. And we want to require that the occasion, and we expect that the occasion will be extremely professional, and people will forget about all of the political innuendos and all these things. And that is a national program. That's what it should be. And I know the minister understands that very well, because they're going to be partners, they're going to be dignitaries that will be there and all of that. So keynote address by Honorable Jeremiah Kpankun, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. So the Vice President is going to be there and all that. So interactive panel discussion. Honorable Augustine K. Gafuan, Minister of Finance and Development Planning. My man, I call it the prayer bank economist. And Honorable Double Jala, Commissioner General, Liberia Revenue Authority. I hope I had the opportunity. Double man, that one off the record. I'm a puppy. Where was there? So yeah, but some insurance bidding to that place there, to LRA. Some insurance fraud scheme is around there. Then you get a Q&A section. I think there where we all going to come in session for policy feedback. So we'll be giving our feedback on the different things, sharing our perspectives, and then they will include that into whatever communique that will be drawn out to inform government perspectives on issues of transparency, accountability, and all of that. Good governance framework. So the coursing beginning, Color Brigade. We look forward to your participation in this important national dialogue, and your organization may send up to 2 representatives. So yeah, Higa and I shall be attending the event. Please accept the assurances of my highest consideration. Sincerely yours, Jerry Matthew Pia, Minister, Information, Culture Affairs, and Tourism. So, folks, you put our backbone on. Like you're the one. So anything we can, we'll tell you, we'll let you know about it. So it's important. So you say you'll get our back, and and all of that. It's important. So I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna take a break and play some of this and play these recordings, right? And play these recordings for you. You just listen to the different stuff from the Costa, the thing that we can play. So, and then when I come, it's going to form the basis. Because a lot of things I want to talk, and I'll be making reference to some of the revelations within these conversations. What is the Prince Johnson own, the Costa own, the Yeke Koluba own, and all that. Let's hear this.
Will keep your crying. And you're crying all over the place. What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country. Joseph Boga couldn't even rescue himself. So when you passing around, oh, Costa this, Costa that. Where were you when I raised him money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about Costa ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boga, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boga deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you thought I was never going to criticize Bishop Boga. Yeah. Because I went to counties. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President, we are riding private jet. But the Joseph Boga at brought to power is riding private jet from here to go to the country. Yeah. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me when I was passing to go with my convoy. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against former President Ria. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I had to vote for them in their people. This country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, sir. Because there's money in the country that we can live on. We don't need money from outside. So, but we don't want to empower people here. We say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you make is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go up? Because they want to increase the time. They say they are too short. You cannot be a gangster, then you want to run global. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we can be what is not happening, and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people go there, government keep and say, sacrifice people, don't know that when you say, give me 1% and one go employ. But they sit down over there, employ their family because they need work. And now the person that need work, and the person sacrifice person they want there, we employ our family because some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no other time when the country is not better. It is every other time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacrifice. They are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. They only pass around with empty paper that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million employees for marketeers, printing runners, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long never carry the benefit of. Because we are close.
Tell yourself, Boga, to forget about Yaka Koluba. What did Boga do? Yaka Koluba. If tell Yaka Koluba, someone Yaka Koluba, you are not letting you talk. You forsake yourself, Yaka Koluba, passing you. Yaka Koluba, passing Korea. You are telling a lot of Yaka Koluba. Don't tell them, and you know, who names them about Yaka Koluba for that, and I'm going to put Yaka Koluba there. You want to do all that? You want to all the work of God, just take about Yaka Koluba. You love here, you go for Yaka. Yes, for Bene.
Crying, all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you?
Okay, folks, this is it. When you listen to these, reflections, there is a struggle for moral direction right now in the country. Who to listen to and who not to listen to is important. And the moment we lose sight of the quality of individual that we must look up to for moral direction, then we're headed for trouble. And this is what is happening. And it started ever since. I mean, it resulted to the unwanted pregnancy we have right now. And this is where we are. Everybody is so embarrassed, downright disturbed, because there is a leadership breakdown. Absolutely nothing is working. So la sure. And imagine, do your own research. Imagine we need multi-million dollars capital infrastructure improvement or investment on our seaports. And somebody tells me that the MD of the port, my own brother, right? But what is so disgusting about Liberia is the quality of people we elect as lawmakers. We are so disconnected and unimpactful to the extent that they can attract no value to Liberia, right? But they will be cleaving and running behind managing directors and commissioners at different government agencies to be putting them on foreign travels. And they go there and you're asking, but what business does this person have to do here? So the MD took to your lawmaker, the majority lawmaker. Which but the issue I'm trying to pass over is to tell the Liberian people that, oh wait, we coming May Liberia, all your airport coming tend to airports of the world. And say, okay, where the investment coming from? I say, oh, some kind of company in Morocco that they didn't want coming. It makes sense to you. The whole country will say that people be making fun out of the country. You know, the mediocrity is what the guys in power are riding on because they know us. We always celebrating pettiness. And the former education minister wrote very profoundly the other day. We always celebrating. The standard is so low. And you go research on the company, they ain't get no records of successfully building ports and all that. But again, we'll come back. We'll wait to see how that one play out. But this is not the first time we've seen people go on travel with delegation and tell us say the other one come in the king, but we ain't see nothing. This is exactly the order of the day. All we see happening is unnecessary officials of government will be put on trips, they will go. You don't even understand what they're actually doing there, but they're there and they come back they do the photo ops and come back and it ends in fly. One leap year, 2024 ended. Chicken Chin we not see come to Liberia, but all of them made several trips. The same people. So the point I was making about moral voice and the people to listen to is that, and then you can sit down and judge whether the person is being truthful or they're being genuine. You listen to our friend and brother spoke this way, describe the unity party in these forms and manner. Spoke about the person. And at any point in time, if anybody from in that cycle comes back and start preaching to you and telling you, oh, this rescue has happened, you know that they are influenced by other factors. And do not ignore these critical details. It's important. If your conversation about the country is genuine, right? You have to identify deception and condemn them and take a position against them. Then gradually that's how we all will be happy. Right? That's how we all will be happy. I heard say Moali say he won't debate for 6 months what he has done with LWSC and all that. You see, people take Liberian for food. We all know when Mr. Ali was appointed there. First of all, it's a nonsense. Let's have a debate about the water kiosk he built in Bopolu City. Let's forget about all the other things. Let's have a debate about that kiosk, considering all of the factors, the technical aspect, the infrastructure, the efficiency, the effectiveness, right? And the economic prudence. Let's put those into perspective. Because Bopolu way in the bush, so you use it as a means to steal from government. And when people do broad day stealing like that and they come, they won't be speaking moral and you like, how them? No. In other countries, say no. You lack the moral. In Ghana, when they say you lack the moral rectitude to speak to this matter, nobody in the country going to listen to you. When you're talking, say no. And this is what we have to do in Liberia. This is what is done in Sierra Leone. And that's why people preserve their integrity, because you want to keep that touch with the people, that public confidence, you want to maintain it. But in Liberia now, no. The very man who is public work minister, the other report of this man, right? that we wear on this radio. But today you celebrate the man and call the man. The man who minister of minds and energy. They let Daniel E. Cassell and PLP people know the story they passing around. They didn't want to talk. Y'all go asking how PLP kick him out of the political party. Say for corruption. Small little party, you go there, you go steal the people. The post say you go steal their money. So the more it's not there. But unfortunately for our side of the war, we honor these people. And this is so when you're wondering why Liberia is just where it is, and it's on all sides. We have to stop dignifying the undignified people until we can elect to breed a morally upright society. We're always going to have these things. See human beings, Liberian conscious, church-going Liberians, singing and dancing beyond perfect key in this country. Broad daylight, church-going kids, Sunday school children. Where is the moral? See, our brothers are read all the juzu in the Quran. Doing GoFundMe for perfect key to cause other people man. Our Muslim brothers say that they send wave to perfect key, the sisters. So where is it? So when you're doing that, then you wear a nice gun, you call it for, you see other how you dress. No, it's not about how you dress, but it's about what you are facilitating in the world. You're facilitating immorality, but you're okay with that. But you're only able to look at somebody in the community and say, oh, how you dress like that? No. But you take your phone, your money, the one you're supposed to give to your family, you tell your children, say, no money. You send wave to Prophet Key. What does Prophet Key do with the money you send to be what? Promoting immorality, profanity, and rudeness. Who were those fond of this? Unity Party supporters. So you stand no moral ground to be complaining or threatening to attack people because of what, quote unquote, rudeness. No. You pay money for rudeness in this country. You call people heroes who were insulting other people's parents in this country. No party have done that. The Unity Party. All of you are accomplices to the moral decadence that we're seeing today. The most toxic opposition period we saw in this country was the 6 years of President George Weah. You violated family principles. You violated church etiquette. Schools, handbook or laws were being broken only because you wanted to paint a president ugly. So after breaking that one, you say in no time, everything will just go back to square one. So you who now? You the people then who you're causing, they ain't get blood in them too. They ain't get emotion. And you expect all of them will just say that. So that was a bar to support things that you know you will not condone when it happened to you. Because wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who it happened to. If you are going to demonstrate, and some of you are quote unquote religious. You people used to be there and you put your phone on in your living room, right? Get your gun on you. Your children in there, you put Prophet Key on the big screen. Your cousin say, yeah, the man cousin Jawia. Hey, the man called Jawia. Yeah, oh, you see the man called Jawia man. For you then, it was entertainment. But when it happened today, you say, no, it's not supposed to happen. So why it's not supposed to happen, but it happened then? It's not supposed to happen now. That becomes the question. The same thing that motivated you to celebrate it then is what that's going to motivate other people to celebrate it now. You are angry today because you feel the man who has what put food on your table needs to be respected, dignified, and honored, right? But you clap and supported and aided and abetted somebody own a man or person who put food on the table or being insulted. So why are you making the thing look like only you deserve and I mean respect and the other people don't? It's that attitude, that arrogance there. You don't do that with people. But even up to now, you don't see seditions doing GoFundMe to people who are causing people, man. Like United Party people did it. So we gotta understand. So in the country, we won't make progress. We look for people with clean record. And people who are having national conversation constructively. Yeah, then we rally around them. So the people who say they'll be immoral, they'll be cursing, Sandro Johnson, Matt Jabate, imagine government official go on national radio and say, me too, I will be cursing, man. So who you're supposed to get problem with? In a real country, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, that guy will be dismissed. That guy will lose a job. The same man sits on radio and say what? He will kill a critic of the government. Say, I will kill that man. Make life threat on the life of another citizen. An official of government does that. It is in Liberia that you do that. You walk, now you're behind and go scot-free. And people don't want to look at that sincerely. Everybody just sentimental and blah blah blah. That man is doing that. But then when the other person do it, he say, "Oh no, you're not supposed to do it." What? I mean, are you normal? Hello? Are you okay to think that you are the determinant of what morality is? You set the standard, the moral standard. No, it's not you. It's there. Ethical uprightness is not determined by you. No. It is there. It's new. And now your standard. So that's what it is. You feel comfortable. You have now condemned Mark for all of his incendiary comments in spite of his national position. You clap for him. You celebrate him. You pay money to kiss, to insult other people, and you send your EPS men to threaten the life of other people who are just radically critical. Radical criticism is different from profanity. So we have to understand these things, folks. So every time we find the time to talk to us about some of these moral inconsistencies that are there in our country, it is important. So, but yes, let's see what is happening with the cash giveaway stuff. Let's see what is happening with the cash giveaway stuff. Checking up for our first winner, first batch of winners to do the first payout. To do the first payout, folks, let's see right here, *799 *11 hash. *799 *11 hash is the code, right? *799 *11 hash. And of course, this is what we have. So we are we still have some transaction to go before the system opens. *799 *11 hash is the code to be the winner of $20,000 this morning on the Freedom Morning Rise. *799 *11 hash is the consistent code for the jackpot. Today is $20,000. And of course, at any moment from now, We'll be paying our first batch of winners along with the loyalty bundle, $5,000 each for those that are going to qualify in the loyalty bundle right here on the show this morning. So at this point, we can transition. At this point, we can transition. All right. At this point, we can transition to the main reason why we are here. It's important. I see a lot of you catching your feelings and you say, oh, how the people talk to the president like that, and this and that, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and this and that. But folks, me, I like to be fair. It's important. The lack of fairness and sincerity in this country that we're keeping Labrador behind. You're too one-sided. Look at things from one side. When things happen, be fair. We're fair with the president. We're fair with ourselves. We're fair with the country. Things will happen the right way. When the president's actions are dishonorable, it is on us to say it. That's why we are the independent press. Our paycheck don't come from the government. We're not subject to CSA, whatever. We are the free press. And there must be no attempt to muzzle the free press, because when that happens, then you have nobody to say truth to power. So how we say we want to be the ones saying truth to power, and then you get vexed? You're not supposed to get vexed, because at least you still have that window. You still have that that institution that you can count on that will say, oh, Mr. President, in as much as, but this is, the president say, oh, okay. And that's why the president should follow the media. Because in his kitchen cabinet, nobody dare to disagree. In fact, they can lie to the president, can deceive the president. That's what they can do. All of them, they only care about their own personal relationship, how to keep in the cycle. When you get official government who, the only way they can demonstrate their importance is to go on national radio and curse. Since Matt Jabate took over that office, all the program that urban affair office used to embark on, no program, nothing. Even when panel budget and panel resources are there, but just do, they tell the man, say, just do proposal, do convincing proposal, say the money here, but do convincing proposal. 1 year to 2 years, Matt Jabate now read nothing yet. When you go on radio, you're challenging to publish what kind of proposal he has written for any grant in that place. You don't know a. So to remain relevant and be seen as working, people like him will go on the social media and cause their will. They say, oh, yeah, I'm not defending the government. That's all. But the actual term of reference of that office he occupies is going to go 6 years. The person who will go buy that place will see a blank office and will have to start from scratch. This is the ineptitude that's existing in our public bureaucracy now. Right? When people are using political sentiments to cover up for their ineptitudes and limitations, and you two sit on there Liberian people, you are so lowly demanding, and you take that and accept that. That man is assistant minister for urban affairs. My friend Abubakar Ba once occupied that place. I know some very smart and intelligent friends from the university that were in that office, and I know what they used to do there. So I asked to understand what is going on in that office. The guy is in such a busy office. He has not even been, The guy is in such a busy office, but you don't see business. And the man is still passing around and people putting money together, buying cow, say, oh, go divide the cow meat. You get government job now to change Liberia. They give you offer, second change the offer yet. Then people stay using you to divide cow meat. You know what that one means? The day you take me from here, okay, and put me somewhere. Then, but you still see me, you still think I'm supposed to be holding recorder. That means I have demonstrated inefficiency to where I am or lack of knowledge to where I am. And so you just want to use my availability. So the minister is available because he's empty. So you don't be wasting your time on those kind of people there. You say now over milk. Then you rather you pass from one minister or one ministry to the other ministry, you go praise the hell entity. You go, oh man, let buck here. You know, people can grow that mentality. You can grow. Sit down in your office. Government get a big office, put AC there, put everything, internet, all that. Say sit down. The wall before you, explode the wall and transform Liberia. It not easy shit. The brother can leave on there and go to the other place. More, coming more, yeah. Man, we're attacking the man out, yo. After the day, man, that buck yo. Imagine. This is where we are. And I want you don't let to hear me say, and me let say, but guess what? Mike, that's my man, that's my friend. Right? And when they rally, they be adding they can do color speed. But me and anybody get color speed, you color speed like your business. Once you in national position, color speed, I ain't even get time for you. When there are issues that have to do with you, I will sit down right here, I will talk about it. That makes sense. And like people will know, they will condemn you. So you'll be asking the man, say, but send a point, you know, so you are unaware now. Eh? At least when you used to go Facebook Live where who understand you never had a job, you're passing around hustle. You always used to use hustle on the understand. But now the gay job, be off it, get your own small area, say, use a small area to help rebuild or rescue Liberia. Men are too heavy. Passing around. The next moment, you see the man, see government mediator. Next moment, see the man. If a man get basic what to do, man will not be bringing Pervaki over to go to how Pervaki calls a man, Pervaki not calls a man, now the way Pervaki call a man, here a man there, this, that. Using government time, government office. So for those of you that think you think that one you call country rescue, I listen to that a lot loose, dumb fool. They carry to LBS talking about how that B people government. Yeah. You look like B man, you can be sitting all on the sidewalk eating kobo and looking so disorganized like that, and you call yourself that B man because you're stealing in the government now, and you were not stealing before. You could not steal before, but now you're stealing, right? The people benefiting to LBS, you seize everything and you sharing it, you and D flow and empty. Say breasts of the same fellow flock together. Empty people in Facebook, podcasts, disinformers. You take a bunch of podcast disinformers and put them over the national broadcaster. And basically, they have turned the national broadcaster into a tools of China. LBS is gradually has slant already to the east. So communist messaging, communist inspire perspectives you're going to be hearing. They're sending condescending and rude to the West and the Americans. Because you take a podcast disinformer and make him head of the LBS. And he has enormous incompetence. And the Chinese are exploiting that. Look at what the country turning to small China. We don't even understand how the relationship is. No structural arrangement, nothing. Yes, we just, this is. I mean, I don't know what kind of diplomacy this other lady now bring. From UN food distributor, they say, "Oh, are the best diplomat in the country." When UN tell you, say, "Oh, go sit down there, go be." When something happen, you go sit down in the middle. The other man explain, the other man explain, you tell you no, and then you advance, then you go back to the Secretary General, then you say, "Oh, that the best diplomat, go bring her now." That Christopher his Onanuga there, that Elias Shinoye there, backstage running the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So why you can't make one of them minister? And our how you call the guy? Sheikh Kuyate. Man say, but they ministry know it, so I come and do my own thing. Man, don't man enter country, then you came in, consult the embassy, and man John Scale and go meet the country president. So these are the breakdown, folks. These are the breakdown. And this is exactly what it is. It's important for your own reflection. So now, what has happened with the SPX, Asilo, and the real infrastructure? What do we know about the background and how we got here? What we know on the record is that in the second amendment of the Asilometer deal, and where they and the CDC have some issues, was on the terms of the infrastructure, the rail and the port usage. Because the United Party, them in their first agreement with Asilometer AML, they are given Asilometer the opportunity to take over LAMCO assets. Some of whom are state assets, like the railway and all of these. So when the CDC first came, they said no. First of all, what brought Asilometer to Liberia? Mining. They are a mining company, right? But they did not come to Liberia to come what? Administer assets or control or supervise or operate national assets. No. They came purposely to mine, and that's what they must be doing. So, but the facilities that are important to them doing this, right, had to be made available for them. So, of course, the railroad was there, and they have it in the jingle that they pay. They have spent $800 million so far working on the railway. But when you ask them, they say, "Oh, let's do audit. Let's bring international firm to audit, and let's do audit of what Asilometer is claiming." I challenge them. They cannot accept. So this country here, people have la to this country here for so long. Asilometer are one of them. The same people that brought in the country, the same people that they get remnants of the people that brought them in the country. So they're reconnecting that old fire trunk. And they know their languages. Right? So now, in the second amendment, it was that the monopoly or whatever you think you might have had over the rail are no longer going to be there. So a return to a system under which, right, the government of Liberia and Asilometer will have to come to term on the administration of the rail. That means both parties must determine the agreement on how the rail will be operated. There came other parties with interest, right, to do mining or transportation. And they opted to make use of that very initially, HPNM, they came with a big portfolio. They say, oh, we'll be our own rail, we'll do this one, in fact, we'll be in a year time, I say 10 million metric ton, blah, blah, blah. All they want to, you can understand that. But that is not my subject. Whether HPL is good or not, no, that is not. The inconsistency are what I'm trying to unpack from the government. This government, the United Party government, that they're trying to run away from. And the mistake that makes whatever communication that people send to be, justified. So during the CDC time, they requested an extension of their MDA. So they kept back and forth on, among many things included, but particularly the usage of the rail. Government say, CDC government say, we need to open up the rail for other people to come and allow for competition. President Weah is on record. The finance minister, Samuel Toure, former finance minister, is on record. And all of this, Asilo had wanted exclusivity on the rail. The government said no, it will not benefit us more because they're already the party knocking. HPL was knocking that we need to enter the industry. HPL promised 500 direct jobs. The government needed that. That was gonna boom the economy in Nimba, Bong, and Grand Bassa. So we need that one. We are a proper government. So no, we cannot. This is government asset. First of all, let's establish that this is government asset. So you can't mind, you can't be the one to tell us how to operate, or you be operating railway for all in the country. It doesn't make sense. Fast forward, this deal did not go through. The amendment request or proposal, was difficult to go through, and there were delay and all of that. And so HPX2 were putting pressure on the CDC government that she needed a deal because they have front-loaded some money. When they identified that the government were in crisis, they front-loaded some money. And every other time that they have a meeting with the government of Liberia, the CDC government, then they be using that as a bait to compare the government to doing things outside of the law, but in their favor. The president did not. The president insisted. But to achieve that, Asilometer and SPX will have to come to a common understanding on how. So go and convince Asilometer. You're not able to convince Asilometer. Then you can't say, oh, because you gave government some money and blah, blah, blah. You made that as an issue, and you did all of what utilizing HPL contact, and two of them other people got victim mass. They're cutting the conversation short. There came the Unity Party, the Bwaka Party. After all of the false, misleading propaganda, when the CDC was trying to do it right, when CDC could not get a good deal for Liberia, they insisted. If the CDC was up for money, they would push through something and just get it before UP they can't meet the concession there. They say no. For as long as the HPL could not come to terms, they say no. Government official got sanction, travel restriction, visa restriction, they say no. They held the ground because they wanted a good deal. Respecting the laws and respecting the concession with Asilo and all of that, the terms of the concession. So no, we're not involved. We need money, we need job, but no, let's do the right thing. So you see the level of due diligence that was done with the CDC handling of this crisis to what we witnessed subsequently when Baka became president, in less than 4 months, we saw them with the entire executive management of HPX bragging about a responsible negotiation and dealing and all that. And my information is that HPF front loaded some money with the Baka government. They gave them some money. And then when they went and shared with them, the HPF has a very beautiful proposal. And combined investment portfolio were around $5 billion. They did PR, and of course, PR and other people told that, look, we're bringing $5 billion to the country to create jobs and build liberal infrastructure. The CDC damaged this country, blah, blah, blah. They said it. $5 billion in the past. They say Ivanhoe Incorporated is the best thing. And in fact, they have worked the deal and they have strengthened it, and liberal stands to benefit. That's what the government people told us. But we, when we read it, we came, we told you, say, that's scam, that 419. They say, oh, then they say, we not let the country, we don't want the country. When something will work, you know. Because the age we in some will not say down here, then terrible things happen. As soon as we see lie, we can't tell you. So now we not tell you that we just pass here, soon away. Then you know exactly where we are. You get it? So now, the government of Labrador and Ivanhoe or SPX set up a committee and they developed their concession agreement, access concession to the rail, that informs the president in July to have issued an executive order in the scene 2024, in fact. And in that executive order, the president said, the president declared what? A multi-user rail, what? Executive order number 136, which was issued in October of 2024. That among many things adopted a multi-user rail regime. In keeping with the conditions, the concession that the government had entered with XPX, the president then issued an executive order in October 2024, adopting a multi-user rail regime. That means the railway in Nimba, that railway, the government say as of today's day, is open for multiple users. So, but to ensure transparency in the process, that infrastructure is hereby owned by the state, reclaiming the ownership, and that it will be governed by the National Railway Authority. SPX, I'm told, front-loaded some money for the expedition and, of course, establishment of the National Rail Authority, and the Baka government received the money. So you understand why the people are angry? They contributed some money in that regard. Now, As a Liberian citizen, I feel indeed disappointed that a company CEO will take their pen and write in very disparaging tone to the head of state of my country. But indeed, I'm reminded that this is why people occupying the presidency must know that they occupy a very big office and they must do nothing bereft of integrity, uprightness. Uprightness. So now, yes, the communication we're going to read for you. Let's come there now. You're fooling over, doing all kinds of things, and I'll read it and interpret it for you. Read it and interpret and break it down for the old man to understand. Very disrespectful, very insulting. In fact, this is causing how you look at another head of state and you go cause the head of state. Then ask you, why are you causing the Liberian president? I just give you the background. You agree, you go sit down on the table with the poll, you sign preliminary concession, and the poll did everything they left for the IMCC. They got left, right? Left the country, awaiting signals to come back, right? For submission to the legislature. And in the wake of that, you backpedal on all of the terms and you tell the man all of the initial investment and the money they spend. It looks clandestine, right? That the office of the president, and can be cut pens down on these kinds of terrible dealings. It's exposing. And this is condemnable. Since October 3rd, May 2025. May 3rd, 2025. His Excellency Joseph Newman Boaga Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, the Executive Mansion, Monrovia, Liberia. And I'm reading this with very heavy heart. With heavy heart. But our job is to give you the information. So, dear Mr. President, read correspondence from National Investment Commission dated 30th April 2025. I attach for your reference a copy of a letter received by Ivanhoe Atlantic Incorporated from the National Investment Commission on 1 May 2025 regarding the access and concession agreement currently under negotiation. The what? The access. Access to what? The rail. And what? Access and what? Concession agreement. So the government and Ivanhoe have worked or were working on a concession agreement with all of the assurances from the office of the president. And in the wake of that, Ivanhoe receives a communication from the IMCC, and the man says, I'm writing and attaching for reference a copy of a letter received by my institution, Ivanhoe Atlantic Incorporated, from the National Investment Commission, NRC, regarding the access and concession agreement currently under negotiation between the government of Liberia and Ivanhoe, Liberia. Concession between the two parties. Then you send the NRC to read a letter to the people. Where the juicy part coming? As you are aware, these negotiations with the Interministerial Concession Committee have now been ongoing for over 9 months. 9 months, knocking the people around. They're talking one thing. Say, oh, bring the other one. Buy and pay. And 9 months, you're going around in cycle. As you will note, the letter advises that the government has decided to designate Asilometer Liberia as the operator of the existing Yekepa Buchanan Railway. Contrary to the executive order issued in October of 2024, right, adopting a multi-user rail regime. Folks, you see the inconsistency? Right? We signed this thing, and then in October, you issue an executive order. Contrary to that, your National Investment Commission is sending me a letter telling me that the thing the president said in the executive order that Lake Water, you not hold water. Don't waste your time on it. We change our mind. Oh, government, president change my own beating like that. Tell her that. Say, but look, come on, we are dealing with country, we're dealing with a government. How is this even possible? So, Mr. President, I'm writing you. Say, as you will note, the letter advises that the government has decided to designate Asilometer Liberia as the operator of the existing Yekepa Buchanan Railway line. This position, listen to the man, even who talking. Say, this position is fundamentally inconsistent with the commitment made by you. Say, Mr. President, this position that you're communicating through your NRC to me is fundamentally inconsistent, thereby, right, making you an inconsistent old man, which is unheard of for a civilized, bilateral, multilateral relationship on the global stage. This is the indication. So it is an exemplification in the highest term, the president's inconsistency. You know, when we have the local conversations here where today the president tells us that, oh, a good friend is bringing yellow machine for free. Another day, the president tells us the same yellow machine, we need to pay $22 million for it. Other day, somebody from the margin said, no, we'll pay $57 million, $87 million. Inconsistency, we ignore these things. But a global steel company is flagging, highlighting at the global level the deception, inconsistency, and lack of integrity. This is plain and square what they're pointing to. And this is bad for the reputation of our country in the office of the president. Something needs to be done. It needs to be corrected, including those articulated in executive order number. Say it is downright fundamentally inconsistent with commitments made by you. You know what it means for president to make commitments? Say I commit, then issue executive order, then I go back, I swallow my executive order, I swallow my commitment, I lick it, I vomit, I lick it inside, outside, I pie around and say that thing I say for that lick authority, not make sense. Come on, man. And you taking that for a joke? This is questioning the integrity of the highest seat in the land. We never saw this Ellington. We never Ellington, something like that. Eh? I call that people global witness people. Let me see. But this one is coming direct. And including those articulated in executive order number 136, which you issued in October 2024, and your repeated verbal assurances. So aside from the record, on the record conversation, whenever the people call on the phone, the brother talking, oh yeah, my man, you know, family say we need to pay salary. Say, my man, you just got to send small thing. So why saying that small? But my man, you have my word, man. Don't worry, y'all can go sleep. Go to where? Delaware, relax. Y'all relax in Delaware. They think I'll do it for you. Right? And your repeated verbal assurances to us over the past year. Call upon the phone, you get an assurance. Yeah, you'll be assured. We'll do this thing. Then you write another letter inconsistent with that. right? Those commitments were clear as you made them. Liberals who adopt a multi-user rail regime with infrastructure owned by the state, governed by the National Rail Authority and operated independently of any infrastructure user. Those were the commitment the president made to the American company, SPX. Without reviewing anything, because he had 5 billion, he don't pull, he tell the people getting insurance, some people, everything. It is my understanding that the advice conveyed by Chairman Blibo was not endorsed by the full IMCC, with the Minister of Mines, Justice, and Finance reportedly absent from the meeting. If accurate, this rule raised serious questions. And let me tell you something about this part. This part is where the finance minister, the justice minister, and women paid and try to pull Sylvester Grisby under the boss. So when sanction come in or visa restriction, it will be for Sylvester. They won't pay on lounge Sylvester Grisby. So Asilometer, whatever money Asilometer give Jeff Blibo and he click. There's a whole click. So you have the Jeff Blibo, Gafon, women pay, they in their bracket. That the quote unquote Asilometer people there. Then you have Mamaka Ability, Buju Ben Keita. You have who else again? Sylvester Grisby, right? In their own bracket. That is HPX. That how they, as I imagine, divided now. The Indian Reserve Council Committee. That how it looking. So I be running the country, gang. It's a gang style running of the country. So it's gang A versus gang B. Gang A representing SPS, gang B representing Asilometer. So at the end of the day, Liberian people are caught between the scissors. The people of Nimba, the people of Bong, the people of Bassa, they're caught there. They're sleeping in a container tank. It is my understanding. So in essence, Asilometer is, SPI is saying that the president lied to her. The president fooled them. They fooled them. The president fooled them. So, and they vest. The president must do something. So it is my understanding that blah, 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 right? If accurate, you see, if that my understanding is accurate, this will raise serious questions as to whether the advice communicated to us constitute a valid resolution of the IMCC in accordance with its own governing procedure. Mr. President, I am compelled to express my dismay. Mr. President, I am disappointed in you. I am disappointed in you. And I'd like to communicate that my disappointment to you, that your IMCC has failed to act in alignment with your clear policy direction as set in your executive order and has, in effect, disregarded your government's stated commitment that is known publicly, your stated commitment. So what you can say also, right? This thing has demonstrated to the world publicly that what you can say also is different from what you can do inside. Your stated commitment to what? Transparency. So the thing that you can be talking about transparency, they're not true. You can be lying about transparency and neutrality. Say you'll be neutral. No, it's not true. They click the gang then what I talk about here, low like neutrality. When the government divide, all people go on the other side, all people go on the other side, and neutrality there, people got vested interest. Say this has come public to the world, and the world sees it, and I'm communicating that to you. And your conversation about multi-user access in the real also is not true. We also note with concern the continued delay in concluding. So now we are beginning to get concerned why you are delaying concluding our concession and access agreement that has been lying on your decks, and you give us assurances, verbal and rating assurances, right? That we proposed as far back as May 31, 2024. Nearly a year now. In January 2025, you graciously committed to finalizing the agreement. As soon as we enter 2025, you graciously told us that you are going to finalize the agreement by 15 February. And on 10 March, you reaffirmed that the agreement will be concluded in March 2025 in a meeting with both Mr. Robert Fralin and me. While we fully recognize the complexity of the process, it is disappointing, Mr. President, increasingly disappointing. Despite your clear direction, these timelines have not been met. So what is going on? And the agreement has yet to be finalized or submitted to the national legislature for what? Ratification. It appears the IMCC has been unable to move with the urgency and alignment your leadership has called for. So with all the one here, it looking to me like your people ain't know what they're doing and they're moving slowly. So let me can't tell you what to do. This prolonged failure to finalize an agreement that reflects clear government policy not only undermines investors' confidence. Say by what you have demonstrated to take 1 year to solve small problem, right? It has demonstrated clear what? It has undermined clear investor confidence, but also caused into question Liberia's ability to engage in good faith, timely, and constructive partnership. What kind of people in action sport the whole country repetition? Timely partnership, constructive partnership with international investors. Who gonna come here? Damn it. This is they both saying that on the first, message on the second, tell the message and take a pen. So these delays risk compromising not only our initial investment, but also the broader infrastructure ambition of the Liberty Corridor and future investment from both the United States, and this is the threat. Ivanhoe Incorporated is threatening that by this action, investment from America and her allies, this is basically what they are communicating. From the United States and other investors who have expressed the desire to get involved, forget it, you're on your own. Mr. President, now therefore, Mr. President, and listen to this part. I now respectfully ask you to intervene directly to bring this matter to a close. And this is the part that hurting the UP men, man. See, how the mayor develop the courage to give instruction to our president. My people, you said the thing and now re-explain to you already. Say, I'm now giving you an ultimatum to respectfully asking you, Mr. President, to intervene directly, get involved, to bring this matter to a close through a rating directive to your IMCC. So take your pen, sit down behind your computer, tap, write your IMCC. Tell them to do the right things to restore investors' confidence and respect for commitments and concessions and other relevant stakeholders, reaffirming the government's policies commitment to a true independent operator model, independent of all users. Doing so, we believe Liberia's foreign sovereignty, national interest, will protect Liberia's sovereign national interest while ensuring the confidence and clarity required for Ivanhoe Atlantic and others. This is where we are. International disgrace and embarrassment is happening to the country right here under the watch of a man who was vice president for 12 years and served many, many years in government and should understand these things and how they happen and the consequences thereto. This is not a regular, pro and anti conversation. This is about the life of the country. The image of the country on the international scene is important. So we're going to come back. I have my man here. I told you we're going to be paying money today, plenty of money. We'll come back and hear your view on this. But let's talk to Mr. Renner. Renner from the Radio Entertainment Liberia, and he has a very beautiful message for all of us this morning. Renner, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, good morning to Liberia. Good morning to our customers. We're very excited to be here today. Mostly, I mean, if you monitor the radio station, we've been off for a couple of days. We're doing a lot of changes, making sure we upgrade the system so that we provide this level of comfort and freedom you want. And I kept saying this time and over that we are very grateful for the patronage and God being so good to us. Something wonderful is about to come into the system.
Correct.
The second week, most likely the second week of June, will announce a very wonderful new game. However, we've improved the system now and we want the public to know. Now, those who've been playing, if you realize, we've been using several codes on Freedom FM, right?
Okay.
On day of jackpot days, we announce a particular code, and then on another day is another code. But from now onwards, the regular code that Freedom FM uses, which is the 11, is what's going to be used from Monday throughout to Sunday.
Okay.
There is no different code. So I was confused. Oh, I don't understand. It's the same code that you're going to use, *799 star. You select number 11. It's for Freedom.
And why have we decided to do it that way?
So customers have complained to us, right? Customers have complained that, sometimes we get confused about the code. We don't know the code to play for today. Some of the customers have gotten used to the code. Others have not. So for the purpose of the public and those who are listening to us via the radio station, we want to make this very clear. Whatever our customers say, we want to make sure that we leave up to them. If your customer is saying, please, I need this, make sure you provide that. You understand? So we took our time, took all the criticism, we kind of had exactly the things they say, we went back and then did the changes, and now the changes have applied now. So you don't need to use several codes. When it's a Wednesday, use a different code. When it's a Thursday, use a different code. Friday, different code. Saturday, different code. It's *799 *11#.
Okay.
Or the same code that I'm using from Monday, use it throughout to Sunday.
How does that play in the advantage of the players?
No, so now you don't need to think of remembering the several codes we have. Now, the other part that even play better into the presenters is this. Now, the system is custom. When somebody tell you that, the more times you play, the better your chances of winning is affected. So we don't have to wait to select algorithm directly. We want to make sure that once we say the more time you play, the more your chances of winning. And we want to prove that to you in one of the shows that we're going to start today, right?
Okay.
When we say the more time you play, the more your chances of winning, then we'll call you, we'll ask you how many times you play, you can confirm that yes, you played more and you have won. It's very simple. And then the next level is first you dial the short code.
Okay.
You place in one bet, then you go back and then you dial again. But now you have an option. When you dial the short code, you select the station. Before you make the payment, it's going to tell you, when you select the currency, it's going to tell you how many tickets do you want to play. How many tickets do you want to play is very, very good right now. So if you want to play 5 times, you can just put 5 tickets.
Okay, for day that play now.
Day that play, if you want to play 4 times, you put 4 tickets. If you want to play 20 times, you put 20 tickets.
So you don't have to go back and
forth. Then
you just select
the number of tickets you want one time and you trunk it inside.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of priority. Like those who are doing multiple bets have the chance to win a lot. The system is designed such that it picks you up when you do multiple bets. So the opportunity now is for customers. We're saying if you have issues, you can call our customer service line. But what is important is you don't need to dial the code several times to play. One time you go back, you play again, you go back, you play again. No. One time play, you can select the number of tickets you want to play.
So as soon as you dial *799 *11#, it opens right there.
The
yeah.
currency you want to play with.
Exactly. Then it takes you to the
place where you say how many tickets do you want to put in.
Okay. Then you can select, for example, if you have 1,000 now on your phone, you select 5 tickets.
5 tickets. then your 5 it goes straight. You don't have to go and dial back and forth. Customers who play with us.
Oh yeah, turn. This is
yeah, this is a very serious improvement. And then there's another dynamic added to this is just for freedom jackpot. We had a conversation with management. So one of the issues that's been raised is we should create leverage for people who are playing the jackpot.
Okay.
So now the jackpot on freedom is from 5,000 to 20,000. So some people, let's say from the entry point, we set 5,000, we set 10,000, we set 15,000, we set 20,000.
Okay.
So based on the thresholds that we have in the system, Abu can say, okay, now I'm about to do my first 5,000 draw. Those of you are playing, you do your first. It's set up in the system automatic.
Correct.
We will not go back and say, okay, we have to disburse. There's no manual disbursement again. The system will automatically, when you select the winner, you call the person. Once you select the winner, you call the winner, and if the winner confirms that yes, they are the one, you will be the one to trigger the payout.
The payment. Okay.
Once you trigger the payout, straight the money goes to the winner. So now from now onwards, it makes life easy for you. So for the freedom jackpot, there's an opportunity to win 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and the ultimate 20,000. Okay, so it's not like one person wins it all and nobody else has the chance to win again.
Okay.
So based on the threshold you have, you can say, okay, you know what? I want to do my first 5,000 draw. Somebody walk with that 5,000. Another person can work with 15. Another person can work with 20. It all depends on the threshold you have in the system.
Fair enough. So this is basically to just bring you up to speed, like we told you. The cash giveaway, folks, the radio entertainment were introducing very new phenomenon to the whole gaming, and of course enhancing the possibility of your smooth winning. I like to call it. So you win very easily. You don't have to go through all of the processes. Sometimes you set out to play 10 times. And then you got to be going the system and the network and all of those things. So once you have access one time, you just go in the bus, you select that 5 ticket and one port on them and play. Yeah. You press the 5 ticket, as soon as you hit it, you go. You just relax and you're waiting for Abu to do the job.
Now, all you waiting for?
Or I want to play 10 ticket. You put your 10 ticket, you relax, you're waiting for
Abu to come. So some people so we realize that some people who doesn't know, because we've not provided this insight.
Yeah, it's very, very important.
Yeah, somebody they played 20 times at once. They did not know. And they said, you're taking money from our phone, no?
Oh, okay.
So
they put 20 in the bank.
20 tickets. So, if the regular play is 100, so they put 20 in 2,000 right there.
Why did that happen? But it's clear as per, and you commend the system on the ticket.
Customer, sometimes customers would try certain things to see. Apparently he doesn't know what it is. They said put the number of ticket. He just said 20, forgetting that the 20 will impact the amount of money he has in his phone. So that customer have his number, so we will rectify. We would refund the part that he's overplayed. He didn't know.
Okay.
Or he didn't know. So it's not his fault. We'll do that refund. However, we are communicating this to the public. So presenters, please let them know that you can now select multiple times. You don't have to go back and dial again. No.
So you must be sure on a number of ticket. Don't go play 10 ticket. Then when you say, "Oh, I didn't intend to play 10 ticket. I intend to play 5 ticket."
No, but this I'm making this clarity.
Correct.
Multiple ticket players have higher rates of winning. I'm being honest about it.
Tell us how.
So this is it. The algorithm we built in the system allows everybody to win.
Okay.
Right? So, but if I am saying that, look, I don't want to go back and forth. We always announce that the more you play, the more your chances of winning. So the more you play, the more chances of winning algorithm is completely active on the system the way we set it up. So more play, more win is just exactly what it is. Abu, you not play 20 times, and then you say, oh, because only 20, I play 20 times, and somebody play. I've had this complaint. We've had this complaint several times. If you remember very well, somebody play. I play 20 times. Or people who play only 2 times, they just winning.
Yeah.
Everybody have the chance to win. That's why we have created loops. We created opportunities for people to make choices. So as I told you, your jackpot is now divided into phases 5, 10, 15, and 20. The maximum payout for the day is 20,000. It's very simple. However, for the purpose of what we're doing, we're saying now Freedom FM is giving you the options. On the jackpot day, if you like, you play only 1 time. The levels are there.
Yeah.
You understand? We've made it very simple. 5, 10, 15,
20.
and 20. So Abu can do 20,000 draw
So depending on the number of tickets you have,
you can
qualify
fall
for
within
either.
fall within in any of them, so that we don't want a situation be.
And that's being fair though.
Very, very fair.
So nobody will say I play 20 times and they may play one time, the man win 20,000.
30,000. You know.
So when you playing one time, you know the category in already.
Very good. The base is 20. Somebody who play one time can win. You understand, regardless. But what we are saying now, when you play for multiple tickets at once,
okay,
your chances of winning high amount is high. We're not saying if you play 1, 2, 3 times, you will not win. What we're saying is multiple ticket plays give you a higher chance of winning higher revenue. It's very simple and straightforward. So we're saying you have the opportunity. If you win 20, you can win 5. You win 15, you can win 10. You win 10, you can win 15. No, that options are available right now on the Freedom portal. So if Abu choose not to do a draw for 5,000 person, he's at the liberty to do that. And we are the studio probably based on what we are. I think we can do which of the draws you want to do first, 5 or 10?
I want to do. Let me see. They got my man myself on it, but let's see because y'all got to play. You play, and then I'll see it. Sonny. So yeah, we on it. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I think I will consider 10.
Okay, you consider 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the dashboard is there. If you need help backing it, you can make that choice. You're guiding you on that. Select the win section, and then we can go to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can see it clear for yourself right here. I want the CEO second, and you know.
So you see it's running. If you want to select 10, just click on 10.
Okay. So and you'll see the system. We are very transparent and fair.
Straight up.
So for those of you that are watching, this is how it is. You're still gonna see, and this is how. So as it is running now, it's spinning to select the number.
Click the skin,
right?
So that the lights can be off for them to see.
Good.
Okay.
So these are the different numbers that are going to all of the plays that you see going on. So it's really.
So Abu, you have the power to choose. You say you want to give 10.
So at this point, let me see. Okay, let me start from the entry. Right. Then okay, it says we have a winner.
Okay.
Then I spin.
Okay, so you have a winner now. So you go back to you spin already. If you have a winner. Okay, so Abu have selected a winner already. So now that Abu have selected a winner, we go back to the homepage because now Abu have to call this number and confirm that this number is actually active. Then you go back and now allow the number to disburse the money now. Right now, you've already selected the number. You just selected it. So now you call the guy and say, "Oh my man, have you played the Freedom cash giveaway today?" Okay, so when you selected 10, right?
5.
Oh, 5. So you've selected the 5,000 people. This is the number you've generated. So based on this, I'm going to disburse the money to you now. So you disburse the money from here direct. So let's go back to your portal, and then we can do that. So call this number.
So let's do that right here. Okay, let's get it quickly, and then we can move. It's good. These are education to help all of our players out there. Get over your confusion and make money quickly as possible on the cash giveaway. So I call the number before I go back to my dashboard
and disburse.
Yeah.
So if the person doesn't confirm,
okay,
you know this. So now you'll not be calling rare. Please confirm now. Please no. You have the power to do that now.
Exactly. So let me call. The phone is ringing. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? What is your name?
My name is Martin Bialo.
Martin, you're live on Freedom FM.
Yeah.
Did you play the cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah, I played the Freedom cash giveaway.
How many times you play?
I played 20 times.
20 times?
Yeah.
This morning?
This morning?
Yeah.
Because we're looking at the system.
Yeah, I played 20 times.
Okay.
How? Okay, tell us how you play. Tell us how you play.
I got star 799
Huh? Take your time. Go ahead. Star what?
I got star 799 star. I got 9 okay.
Freedom FM, you got 9?
Yeah. hash, sorry, 11 hash.
Yeah, and then when you did that, what happened next?
When I did that, I was like confused because I was listening to the radio now, it's got new system.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me the version at 200 for each ticket.
Yeah.
So I have 4,000 and then the responsibility I sent it.
Okay, so actually,
yeah. Okay.
You saw the area where you can select a ticket and you put in 20 and select 20 ticket.
Yeah, I was saying I was new system I introduced.
Yeah.
Okay, so good.
At first, when you play, you go buy for 200, go buy, but
Yeah,
I
no.
thought 200 for each ticket. So
They want that one-stop shop.
That's desirable.
Okay.
So listen to Red.
So now you see what I was saying, that multiple ticket plays allows you to draw a winner. You understand? So now Abu has decided your fate. Abu said his first start is he started with 5K. So Abu has actually decided your fate today. Now, so when you do multiple plays, Abu is okay. Now that I'm seeing that people are doing multiple plays, I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do 20. This time is clearly Abu's decision.
Yeah. So right now, so what Ray and I do is that they take it, they pull it in your hand. So based on how you are playing too, we look at it, we say, okay, that they won't pay. So we have a bit of decision making on that aspect now.
Yeah,
which is good. So all you have to do and play, okay?
So but now they will disperse the 5. You disperse the 5K.
So what is the name again? Matthew Sano. Matthew Dualo.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew, congratulations, okay? Okay, Matthew is our first winner. And so, yes, that is it.
So let's go to the homepage now. We disperse the money to him.
Okay. This is where we are.
Let me see.
Okay.
You've seen the space?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay, so folks, let's do, and then as soon Red is done, I will do the rest now. Maybe the next person are coming to their 15 or their 10 or their 20, and then we just keep giving the money out like that.
Yeah.
And so yes, you have a chance. Man, I'm playing. You must see that the other one for me. How many little you shock up?
Yeah, no shock up in now. Okay, so we've done the first disbursement already. So we'll move on.
So yeah, while we're on it, continue star 799 star 11 hash.
Yeah.
And then the system opens, you select the currency, it reopens. Then in there, you gotta select the number of tickets. You see, like Matthew had 4,000 and he decided to play 20 times. Right? So Matthew selected and he put 20 tickets in there. Right? So you can select 5 tickets, 10 tickets, 15 tickets. And Matthew has won 5,000. The next time Matthew wins, you don't know what Matthew will win.
You never know.
Right?
You never know.
So this is the thing about it.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's get on. So just to provide my final clarity before I leave the studio. There are several things happening at REL. And a lot of people are asking us, when are you starting another campaign? When are we going to win big things? Look, it's always good to win big things, but it's also very good to allow everybody to have a chance to show exactly what they have to offer. So what we are saying is the big thing that is coming is very big. And when I say it's big, we promise a car we gave, we promise an amount of money we gave, we promise a house, a 2-bedroom house, we have given that. So that is just a testament of exactly the fact that we say things, we live up to our expectations. So for those of you who are still doubting, please don't be one of those doubting Thomases. We're working hard to make sure that we bring you nothing but the best entertainment, the best chance to win cash on this particular radio station. And watch out for what is about to happen. When we say it, we do it. Believe it or not, what is about to happen will revolutionize the media landscape in this country. We've set a pace, and we're here to maintain it. Thank you, and have a great day, Abu. I would like to take a leave of you.
Thank you.
And jump on other routines. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks a lot. So, folks, that was Mr. Randolph. He has been here speaking to us about the new development around the cash giveaway, and it was very, very important for those of you out there that are playing Now you know exactly how to go about your play. And we are going to be here. Depending on the number of time you play, we make the payment. The jackpot has become very, very interesting, interactive, and beautiful. And so it's a chance for you. So you can win your 20, your 15, your 10, or your $5,000 right here. And all we have to do, all of us going to do it together, right? So right now, everybody getting involved. You who play, we who are coordinating here, and of course, the radio entertainment folks. That is important. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to be here doing my job and at the same time having conversation. So let's rewind a little bit to just where we were before the brother came in. So we read the letter and concluded, and you listened to it. Yes, the letter is out. I mean, it's clearly right a national disgrace. This is the height of national embarrassment. What we read from that communication, this is directly disrespectful to the presidency of our country, disgracing all of us. How did we allow few people in the room, because of their personal interest, to expose the country and the president to such a national embarrassment? But guess what? I will advise the president and the government to do things rightly. Because, mind you, SPX mean it when they say it. You can say all you want to say, right? And I have been thinking and waiting on since today is the what 7 on the tear. SPS calls the president that day. Daniel Sano, calls the people back. A jala in the family. You get one son when you're in the house, one child in the house, they making out ruin everybody in the house. But when you go outside, they're attacking, they make him run away. He can't stand, but inside the hall, he say he's strong. But when aggressors come from outside, he can't make it. So inside the hall, that one a family thing. Inside the hall, I see something. He say, yeah, we can do. Then outside go inside his boss man. They say now they don't pay that day. And you understand? But this is disgraceful. Let's hear from you out there on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 and all of that. If the government does not correct this, I can tell you, I can't say exactly what is coming, but it's not going to play well. It is not going to be good. Fire in the hole. I'm told there's a delegation from Ivan Ho that's in the country. They've held one meeting with the president, and the president has been acting busy to meet them again. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu, and good morning to the listening audience. Abu, thank you for the platform this morning. Abu, please permit me to say this. I want you to be my personal friend before I reach to the issue. I want you to be my personal mentor. Abu, let me address back to the Aslo mental issue. For me, I was once working with mental. I worked at mental food. Abu, they were astonished you to know I was a tapoli attendant there. The people are doing nothing about development. Everything you will see on offices there are continuing. You will see on Bigano Code. It means to say that only hall. On that, leave Labrador today, you go Bigano Code, you will see that place as a complete interview. Nothing about out there, no structure. The offices are continuing to interview. I went with more than 3 years as a tapoli attendant. When reinforced, we used to take that up the iron ore. For the rain to not hear the water to not flow into the iron ore.
But the government giving them 25 years again.
The government lesson out there, so now 2 weeks you don't see them. I went where I would have saw the government lesson 3 days. Okay. who are representing the government with
all right. Thank you very kindly. And so, yes, I accept you're my friend. And of course, we are good friends. As always, as everybody. Me, the country, everybody that my friend. You know that. You know, but only thing you want to be my friend, you got to be me in line. As soon as you go outside my own friendship, you can tackle. So, but again, this is it. When we tell you that the state is failing, there's breakdown everywhere, the president is crying now. He said he inherited a broken nation. Why as if people can be on Facebook to be writing say, "Oh, we now rescue the country." Nothing. So. Yeah, I know how to talk. Look at it, kind of thing. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Pleasure being on this show this morning.
What is your name?
I'm Reverend Natalie Bono. I've been trying. I can't get a number, but I will get it today.
Okay, go ahead.
Pastor, we are in a complete mess. And this mess, only prayer can get us out of it. I'm telling you. Before the capital building got right, I saw this revelation. I saw the man in white with other people in white behind him. He said, let's go to let the president know that disgrace for him, disgrace is coming for him. And the people went, they held their two hands like this to the mouth that you want to talk loud for people to hear you. And so they shouted, disgrace on the president.
But you learn that the disgrace now comes up because not small.
Yeah, then they said, no, he not getting the left came up. There was a lay hill. So they came up and they shot their mouth over the country and they shouted the same thing 3 times. And it was just after 3 days that capital go for it. Same things have been happening. So we need to pray, my son. The one is there every day. You tell the people. Let the brethren get together. In Daniel chapter 10, it was just Daniel alone who stood to pray for his nation to be delivered from slavery. We are in slavery. Liberia cannot afford anymore. It is not because of this president. Because of us.
Yeah, it's because it because but then we tell the country, we get the country to the deacon and then that problem.
That's why I say we violated God's rule. Because if God said this person is supposed to be there to do this, and we push them out and say we want this, that will bring in the trouble. So we need to go back to God and say sorry.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend. I agree. I agree. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother. How are you?
I'm fine. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you're on a long presentation today. This is Edmond Carr, the visually impaired guy, keeping this prepared personal fish with the fire together. You know, what is surprising is yesterday, the 2 boys at the information ministry, they did fly the issue of the letter. What's going on?
We one family we talking, they can be talking you. They also then go cause the president and they can't on that.
They just had their say. They're not seeing anything. We're not even seeing the alley, the other people telling the people saying that your is insulting to the president. They're not saying anything. But when I saw they'll be jumping on. But look, as you're saying, we are in a serious trouble, right? Because the HPS, what they say is, when they say, I know that they are reading that letter and say what is in that letter. If he doesn't go by what they want him to do, they will do what they want to do because they have a lot of influence. Already they hear nothing not happening for them. Then the people come against them because of what they did. And inconsistency is not good.
Okay.
If they're doing the thing to us here in Liberia, now you're not going outside. You're not loud door. Now you go to the people. You can't see that people money and you go free. No. There's something in the tree, the chicken can call it black cocoa.
Okay.
They can go down, they can go outside, so that they can have money for having it.
All right, thank you very much. So these things are, when you see international people writing letters like these, they are signals. It's important for the leadership to take cue and correct course. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Morning, my friend.
Yeah, good morning to those who following the broadcast. I listened to one dreamer just explaining a dream. So I encourage a dreamer to link with the president's office. You have the religious advisor in the office of the president. So since you have a dream and it's about the country and the president, I would issue that you named the office of the president, which of course
I will send your number to her so that you can.
I can link her. I'm not breaking about that. So
you can, my man. You look at it. You making B more now because I was saying.
So on the most serious note, Abu, I said this from TV show last.
You can go to my Jabada office and put you on waiting bank. I say you can list somebody to the president.
Man.
Oh, but ain't your minister?
I'm a twin, so if you see my twin brother somewhere, don't think it's me. Abu. So I don't want to forget to know because somebody will want to believe that. So Abu want to most.
So that was your twins brother, not you?
Abu, I don't go about running around ministers. You know I've been.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, Abu. On the most serious note.
If I see you, Dominica, I will take your picture. Then I'll come pull it.
No issue. So Abu, on the most serious note, the letter that was sent, that's actually from AB show. Abu, this country, we are an independent state. Right? America is an independent state. Any company that whether you are a better company or a middle company, you want to come to the country, you cannot dictate to the government in this country. No, it don't happen anywhere in the world, Abu.
Yeah, but they're not dictating to the government though.
Yes, I know they are not dictating, but the interest of the government should be prioritized. Yes, you are a company, you want to make profit, right? So the interest of the government should be prioritized. Abu, we say anything, yes, as the president, the head of the government, but Abu, you will not have concession agreement without passing through the legislature. We have ordered our lawmaker who, for the last 6-7 months, they cannot even settle their own problems.
But Hussein, I mean, fairly, I want to say this. The way they spoke to the president was disrespectful, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I said this on TV, so I said that was disrespectful. In fact, Mika did not respond on yesterday, which was the press briefing. I know Thursday is another press briefing. If they did not respond, then I would know that those guys doesn't mean well for the public affairs. Because you cannot have a little girl sitting in the company.
So you want Daniel Sano, your own causing King Kong to pay the government there?
No, that man not causing King Kong.
I mean, causing King Kong, my man. Oh, man, Derek King, put it, man. Yeah.
My man, I just wasting time.
My man, the man talking your own. Tell your own. Come here.
Yeah, let me tell my own. My brother, morning. Let me say morning for you.
Morning.
And how you and the family doing?
Yeah, we're fine.
Thank you. You see, is it the issue? Yes, the session former minister 12.
Now the same people.
Okay, yeah, because one guy and all of the zero gang that he got in the executive mansion, they should be complacent of the fact that these guys don't joke with people when you try to tell them that this country is not for them. They put you on sanction and they will find all kind of lie, they will call all kind of lie against you. Yesterday it was done to Mr. 12, and today he going through that thing. The very Bwaka and his gang, they were celebrating. So me, I hold no apology to Mr. Bwaka for whatever letter that was written by that girl. I don't see as
no, but nobody apologizing to Bwaka.
No,
the SPS also apologize. Not you.
I am not in sympathy with him now, because this brother, he made himself to look like those guys are slave master for him, and he's a slave to them. So whatever way they want to address it, we're addressing that way. And I don't know why Daniel Sano and Jevalimi Pierre, who had never found an easy way to survive except for the cover of the Liberian people, why he did not respond to them?
I want Daniel to pay out there. That one, our country, Liberia versus SPS. So I want Daniel to. I trust Daniel. I trust Daniel. Okay. Mahelino.
Good morning, Abu. Why are you coming out today? How the family?
Yeah, we found SPS leading Liberia 3-0. So waiting for PR and Daniel Sano to pay out there.
Yeah, we know how they can act. They rule and nobody business. And I enjoy my song. That's why I want to say I enjoy that show. When that was Jovial time, they were happy in a place celebrating. But they don't want for anybody to celebrate. No, yesterday I celebrate on AB show.
Why you celebrate? They country, yo.
Yes, I enjoy it.
But I celebrating thing again, my you know.
Yes, all right. I enjoy because when it was some people, they were celebrating. So she double she. Now they think they were not coming to do that. Yeah, now.
No, but the book get Sano Johnson, they get Matt Jabate, they get they get Daniel Sano. Let me tell you the government. Let me tell you the government on a coursing squad. Daniel Sano. Daniel Sano playing from the left back. You get Matt Jabate playing from the right back. You get Pia playing the center, distributing the ball. You get Sano Johnson attacking. The government get
So we have to waiting for them. What happened? All that thing, you're allowed to come to presidency. Then you're in the presidency, you're lying. What you're doing it for? Taking money from the people to pay people? To pay, say what's it? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? I'll tell my son, I thank you, yeah.
Thank you, mama. It's CDC. It's what happened to the country? It's CDC, so take partner money. Then you know the party can they taking company their money. Company say they won't come in the country, take money from them to go pay salary. You can't pay back, then you go, so the vote get fair. The red B letter they call the president. No, me I support the government causing squad. They gotta respond. That team Daniel Sano yesterday go start talking different things. The I didn't see the letter. I mean, it's a disservice. And I agree with Hussein Kel, it's a disservice to the country. You gotta pay the president that. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you ever so much for your feedback. But what beat my imagination is why I see people stealing the money and they don't want to pay the EPS, the star line is missed unnecessarily. You want to quote, they say they never appear. They can't pay or I want to do what you. When I say to instead of you to other citizens, is that what that old man needs? For God is in heaven. He will continue his grace until he turns power over to